Okay, we're ready.
Now we can go. We stream it live.
Ready?
Mhm.
All right, we'll go ahead and call the October planning and zoning meeting to order. Before we get to the minutes, I just want to acknowledge that we have a new commissioner, John Wallace, comes to us from the Economic Development Committee, and we are happy to have him on the board. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, first item will be to approve the August minutes. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Passes.
All right, next item will be the staff report. Jack, what do we got?
Try to keep this fairly brief. We are at 27 single-family home permits. We've kind of hit a lull on the commercial stuff. We've got permits outstanding that haven't been paid for. I think those folks are reevaluating the market. It's primarily the three buildings for the RV center. And there's a tenant finish final going in over at the old Price Chopper building for a new bar restaurant. And then I think that's about it. Everything else you guys are pretty much aware of. We should be getting the final plat for Clay Creek Meadows single-family homes shortly. When that'll go directly to the Board of Aldermen. But we've got to get the construction plans for that sewer line that they need to put in first, and then that should start. And the Board of Aldermen should have a final plat for this lot, the townhomes lot 1 at Fairview, at its next meeting as well. Everything's in compliance with the preliminary plat, so it's a formality to go through there. I think that's it. If there are any questions, I can try to answer them. Oh, sorry. Overlay district work. We're still working on it. The progress seems to be going well. We've had several stakeholder internal stuff, meetings with staff to try to assemble the data that was presented at the joint meeting we had. And we anticipate sometime mid this month, so probably a week or 10 days, there should be a public engagement internet stuff popping up, website or something. I don't know how all that stuff works. But they're putting it together. We will send it out to you all as well, so that everybody gets a better understanding where this is going from the original meetings on the direction. Planning Commission and EDC presented 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago. I don't know. It's been a while. I've slept since that meeting.
I got a question on that, Jack.
Mhm.
To get that out for public comment and stuff, would we like do a, did you know, so we could post that on social media?
Well,
Is that one of the
yep.
ways we'll do that?
Yep.
To get it
we'll
out?
Probably put the news on the website banner, do a social media post associated with it, with Facebook, Nextdoor, all those things. The communications committee, Brandy sits on that group. We will have them coordinate to make sure we get it out as much as possible. And as usual, we'll have the police department share it because they've got 1 million people that follow the police department one. So.
Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, and Jack, did you want to talk about the schedule issue now? or-
Yeah, we can do it now.
Okay.
Brandy was preparing the 2025 submission schedule for the website. And we put a calendar up so anybody that's interested to try and figure out the time frame, they know when they have to submit a document or an application to get on what meeting. And while she was doing it, she obviously discovered or identified that we will be closed for the November meeting. November 11th is Veterans Day, so won't have a meeting that night. But we do need to come up with a general consensus on what would be the best replacement night. In case there's an application, sometimes depending on when they fall, there are 60-day deadlines on some things, so we need to make sure we're keeping that available. If there's no applications, it will become irrelevant, but My guess is we could do either Monday or Wednesday.
I'd
That-
prefer the 12th, so you guys have time
So,
Okay.
to get the agenda out, because some people may take the 10th off also with it 4-day weekend.
Sure, that's,
And doing a quick turn after the Board of Aldermen would be a little tough, so.
well, the other aspect of it is if we do it on Wednesday, the packet for the Board of Aldermen goes out on Thursday, so but we can be prepared for that.
Yeah, well, it can go out Friday, it can go out Monday. We
Yeah.
only have to go 24 hours.
Yes.
We do it early for courtesy. It's not required.
And it also could be that we don't have any items.
Yeah.
We've already missed 2
Yeah.
meetings or 3 meetings this year with no application stuff.
We can always publish a placeholder and add to it. We've done
Okay.
that before too, so.
So if there's no objection to that, I'll just go ahead and we'll publish and work our schedule off of the 12th of November for that meeting next year. And then Brandy can get the updated submission schedule on the website.
Sounds good.
all right, any other questions for Jack? All right, we'll move into the next item, this site plan review for 14601 North Fairwood Drive. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Let Rob have them all tonight, but all 2 of them.
All right, Jack, you want to give us a rundown here?
Sure. I've given you a staff report to highlight some changes from previous staff reports. We are working towards adding more information into the staff report. This one has substantially more information than most. And you will see this format as we go forward in not only the site plan process staff report, but the other staff reports as we move forward. We'll start including substantially more information. For example, in this one, we usually go over the standard of review. And number 1 under the standard of review is the extent to which this proposal conforms. Usually, I address most of these items in a textual basis and then reference if it's compliant or not. Now, instead, with site plan, I just literally went through the site plan line by line on its requirements and identified the staff report information that we've discovered, we've believed we see. And then we go through and show the rest of the information on it. It's fairly straightforward. This one is the first multifamily with numerous buildings that we've had since the ordinance changed 3 years ago. We've had several R3 individual buildings, but nothing with a bunch of buildings. So this is the first time we've had any substantial look at it.
I need you to another one. I need you to another
Thorough
one.
as Could for you
Randy,
guys.
Look how I do that.
I wanted to be as thorough as I could for that aspect of it. The applicant and the owner of the land are both here to answer questions. I don't know if they have a presentation. The color palettes have been presented. The actual color palettes are here versus the pictures that we presented. They never quite represent as well as the actual materials. Landscaping is substantial. It meets all the goals in the plan. So if you have questions, I'll certainly try to answer them myself. Or as I said, the applicant and the owner of the land are both here.
All right, does anyone have any discussion? All right. Melissa, we good?
I'm good.
Rob? Everybody else, we're good? All right, let's vote.
All right. Alderman Wilson,
Aye.
Wallace,
Aye.
Billy,
Aye.
Rob,
Aye.
Chevalier.
Aye.
Mayor Boley,
Aye.
6-0.
this will be on the board agenda for a resolution next Tuesday for final approval.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed? We're adjourned.